Hi guys, today I'm trying out a different aesthetic, minimalism. I'll be focusing on style, beauty, and some quick tips that have helped me throughout the year, so make sure to stay until the end. I transitioned to the floor because this is where I actually do my makeup. I don't have a vanity or desk at this house. I wasn't expecting to be living here full time. I actually like doing my makeup on the floor or at a vanity. I don't really like doing it in the bathroom because I don't like standing, and also I like to get really close to the mirror, this close. And you can't do that when you're at the bathroom because of the sink. So right now this is working really well. So here we are on my floor, so let's get into it. According to Minimalism Made Simple, minimalist aesthetic captures the less is more approach to a minimalist lifestyle and a style of decor. While it typically refers to home decor, it can be applied to any visual space. It can also describe more abstract forms of style like wardrobes, scenery, or artwork. Today I'll be focusing on style, beauty, and some quick tips that have helped me throughout the year. Let's talk about beauty, specifically makeup. When I think of minimal makeup, I think of beauty brands like Glossier, RMS, Kosas, Lauren Conrad Beauty, and now recently Rare Beauty, which I have some of her products. And I'll be showing you guys just a quick minimal makeup look. I already prepped my skin, so I'm going to pull my hair back, and then I'm going to go in with the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. This bad boy I already did a full review on. If you want to see that video, I'll leave it right up here. All you need are just a few drops. This is just going to even out my skin since I have hyperpigmentation. Here's the thing with my skin. It has been a journey, and it is almost back to what it used to be. Now I'm kind of just dealing with the hyperpigmentation. Before it was the texture, now it's the hyperpigmentation. Hopefully we will one day see an end to this. Feels lightweight, which to me is the most important part, and it gives light coverage. So if I need to, I just go in with concealer on certain areas. This concealer is Pacifica. It gives really nice coverage and it's very creamy. For the under eyes, I'm going in with Flower Beauty. This one is a little bit lighter than my skin tone. I just like how it brightens the skin. When I think of minimal makeup, I think of natural beauty and enhancing your features in a subtle way. I do want to add some color to the skin, so I'm going to go in with this blush by Rare Beauty. This one is In Love. This goes a long way, so you really don't need that much. That's probably more than enough for both cheeks. You can use your fingers or a sponge or a brush. I really like using my fingers and a brush to really blend everything. Since I have oily skin and there's no way this would last throughout the day, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. HD powder. This one is in transparent. It will add a little more glow at the very end. I'm going to quickly do my eyebrows. This is the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. It's actually my favorite brow pencil. I use neutral brown. And what I mean by quickly, not quickly at all, because you guys know it takes me a while to do my brows. I love the bushy brow look, but since I wasn't born with bushy brows or that much hair in my eyebrows, I'm gonna go in with the 24 Brow Setter. This works so well because my hairs actually stay up the whole entire day. So it kind of gives me that look of fuller brows. I like to push all my hairs up just like this, and it really looks realistic. This stuff is so good, and it's not too overdone, and it just gives me more of like a natural brow, like I woke up with these beautiful full eyebrows, even though I really didn't. I love how compact this is. It has a mirror, a blush, a contour, and the highlighter all in one, and it's just so easy to pack in your bag. This brand was introduced to me the beginning of this year, and I absolutely love their mission. On their website it says intentional designs that make it easier to declutter your life without sacrificing your needs. They say time saved, space saved, sanity saved, which to me is a form of minimalism. So I love how compact and easy their products are. Since this is a cream product, I'll be using my fingers, just dabbing it in the areas like the cheeks, the nose, and the brow bone. Whoa, look at that glow. It is so beautiful. Just so you guys know, this is a champagne color. I'm not sure if I still have a code with them. If I do, I'll leave it in the description box, so make sure to check it out. For lips, I'm gonna go in with this Rimmel London lip pencil. It's in shade Tiramisu. It's a Your Lips But Better color. So it's still in the nude pinky family. This is seriously my go-to lip liner. I'm going to pair it with the Lauren Conrad lip gloss. This one's in Dawn. I actually did a full review on Lauren Conrad Beauty. If you guys are interested in that video, I'll leave it right up here. This one is so nice since it's not sticky and it leaves the perfect amount of color to the lips. For eyes, I'm going to keep it very simple, so I'll be using the Naked Heat palette. If you guys like warmer undertones, I think you'll enjoy this eyeshadow palette. I'm just gonna go in with Chaser and just do a wash over the eyelids. And maybe a little bit of sauce if I wanna add a little more depth. Here's the thing, when you do your makeup on the floor, your feet tend to fall asleep very quickly, and that's what's happening to mine, and it happens like every single time I sit down and I do my makeup right here. I try to keep my legs open, I guess you could say, like not bent or not in a pretzel formation, but I just can't seem to help it. And now I have pins and needles in my right foot and it's really annoying. Hopefully it will go away quickly. I ended up doing the rest of my makeup off camera since the landscapers kind of came midway, but the only thing I did was a small wing liner using the L'Oreal Infallible in brown. This works so well. It will last you if you have oily eyelids like me. This is gonna stay on all day. For mascara, I use this Maybelline one in waterproof. It works really well. I don't have a lot of eyelashes and they're very straight, but this really stays put and they stay up. So I think it's good. I've been using this since high school, so it has worked throughout the years. At the very end, I went in with the L'Oreal Do Mist just to blend everything in with the powders and the creams. And this is what the makeup looks like. If I'm not talking, I can probably do this in 15 minutes. While I was browsing through Pinterest to create this board, I noticed people wearing lots of blazers, button-ups, trousers, turtlenecks, and minimal jewelry. I also noticed many people having a very particular body type. I just want to be clear, if you do not have that body type that you're seeing on the internet, that does not mean you can't try out this aesthetic. Everyone can try out this aesthetic and wear these clothes. Okay, so I took out pieces that I feel are minimal out of my closet, meaning these pieces you can build off of and create full outfits with every single one of them. They are gonna go together. And what I love about minimalism is you can pair this top with these bottoms or this sweater with this skirt. All of it goes cohesively. It makes it so much easier when you're getting dressed in the morning. Most of these will be really great basics for your wardrobe. I love playing with color, texture, and shapes. I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite pieces and I think brands that you should totally look into. If you want to see a full lookbook, maybe a minimalist fashion lookbook, please let me know in the comments below. I think that would be really fun and I could totally do that within this month. I've talked about this brand before. It is Make the Label. This is a sustainable brand. This t-shirt is made out of organic cotton, which is really hard to find. It is so soft. I don't know how to explain it. I think how I explained it in a previous video is that it feels like a vintage t-shirt, and it really does. The only difference is that it doesn't look vintage necessarily, but the feel of it. I love the raw neckline and the oversized fit. They do have other styles if you don't like this oversized t-shirt look. They also came out with crop tops and muscle tees, which I'm so excited. I'm definitely going to get those when we do eventually go back to the gym. So love this. I have it in this bone color and I also have it in this color. I can't remember, is it in latte? I don't remember, but this one is a great color as well. Then we have our button-ups. It's such a classic. I tend to get mine at thrift stores. That's just kind of where I like to go. I like the style. This one has shoulder pads, which I ended up keeping, but you can totally get rid of them. It's just a really great basic to have in your closet. Bodysuits can be such a hit or miss for me. Since I do have a long torso, I need one that is for a long torso. This one is by Danielle Bernstein. You can get it at Macy's. I love that it's a t-shirt bodysuit. So if you want something a little more fitted or you get annoyed when your t-shirt comes out, if you're like bending over or grabbing something, I think this is a great alternative. It's comfortable and it goes with a lot of things. Since we are entering fall, this one is a great basic to have as well. I think I got this 2 years ago and it still has held its shape. This one is from Target, A New Day. I specifically love how thin it is and the sleeve length. I am someone who gets hot easily, even in the winter, so when I layer up, I like to go for something like this, especially if I'm going to wear a jacket over this or some sort of sweater. It doesn't feel too restricting and the turtleneck is not too tight. For pants, you need a great pair of jeans. I've talked about this one before in my long torso videos. These are my absolute favorites. They're by Goldie. They are so high-waisted. They have a 12-inch front rise, medium wash. They flare out slightly and they are the perfect length. I am 5'4" and I am a petite. These are something that I wear all year round, so even though it's a little more expensive, I definitely think it's worth it. If some of these pieces are feeling a little too boring, I completely understand. I definitely like to play with my fashion choices. This one is a great option that is still, to me, minimal, meaning that it can go with a lot of things. It is black. It's a faux leather pant by Aritzia. They are high-waisted. I don't know, they're just fun. If you want to do something different than a black trouser or jeans for the night, I think these are a great option. Most of these pieces that I'm showing you are neutrals, but I do want to let you guys know that you can wear color. For example, this fall, I love wearing colors. I love bringing out the more richer tones, like this burnt orange color. It is so cozy. I love sweaters. I love a v-neck. This one is from Pact. This is a sustainable brand. It has a oversized fit and I just get really excited for fall when I wear this. Another one is this boat neck sweater. It is this deep forest green. I love that slightly cropped. I think the neckline is really unique. You don't see it as often. This one is from And Other Stories. And I love that these sweaters that I'm talking about are not itchy. I am allergic to wool, which you guys probably don't hear too many people that are allergic to that, but I'm that person. And I have to be careful with the choices of clothing that I wear, specifically for fall and winter, because that's when brands come out with pieces that are wool, whether it's a sweater, a cardigan, a jacket, socks, scarves, hats. I just have to be extra careful. And even if I wasn't allergic to wool, I really don't like things that are itchy against my skin, because your skin is already dry and dehydrated, and to put something itchy on your skin, I feel like makes it worse, you know? This past year, we've been seeing a lot of cropped cardigans. I, for one, love a good cropped cardigan. You can do so much with it. You can layer with it or you can wear it on its own. I've seen some people button one button, which is very risque, but I will say I've done it before. I just try to be extra careful, or depending on what I'm doing that day. This one is from Free People. I love that it's ribbed. It is thick. It's also black. It's going to go with a lot. It also came with a matching dress, so I love wearing them together or separately. Blazers are some of my favorite fashion pieces. Even when I was in high school, I would wear blazers to school and it probably looked really odd compared to all the other students where they're just wearing sweats and t-shirts. But this one I've been loving. I haven't had the chance to wear it too much this summer just because it has been extremely hot. This is a linen mix from Target. Again, it's from A New Day, just like that turtleneck. If you guys can't tell, I love A New Day from Target. It's lightweight, it's a cream color, and again, it's just a great basic. For jackets, I love a good trench coat. This one's from Target. I think I got it last year, 2 years ago. It is so good. I'm very particular with my trench coats. I like ones with pockets. I don't want it to be fitted. I want it to almost have this cascading effect in the back, so it just falls and drapes nicely. So this one is an affordable one. Not too sure if it's available. I doubt it. I will put similar ones down below, so make sure to check the description box. This one is from Target as well. I guess I have a thing for Target. I don't know about you guys, but I go to Target pretty often. This one is from a Wild Fable. I love the fit of it. It's not too fitted. As you guys can probably already tell, I like a more oversized fit, especially in fall and winter when we are wearing knits and sweaters and things are just more chunky, I guess you could say. and I just don't want to feel constrained in my arms because we are moving and doing stuff. So I like to be able to move around. Don't feel bad if your outfits don't look like the photos on Pinterest. It's all about getting inspiration and adding your personal flair to it. This tank top is a great basic to have as well. I love that it's ribbed, so you don't necessarily need to wear a bra underneath, and it's thick enough. And I love the square neckline. It comes in multiple different colors. It's from Aritzia. I'll link it down below, so make sure to check it out. But this is one of my favorites. I think I want to get more colors and probably another white one. Since I've had this one for a year, it is showing a little bit of wear to it, but at least I'm wearing it multiple times throughout the year. So what am I going to wear today? What is my scenario? Obviously I'm not leaving the house, but if I were to, where would I be going? Is it like a business meeting? Is it a date night? Is it something more casual? I don't know, but I will create a little something something. I think I want to go with jeans. I'll be wearing these jeans from Goldie and this cardigan from Free People. I have this tank top that goes really well as if it's a set. It's from PacSun, but it goes so nicely and it's cozy. This cardigan is actually one of my favorite pieces that I purchased this year. So I'll be right back. And I'm back. I'm feeling so cozy. Again, this is one of my favorite sweaters. I wish you guys could feel this through the screen. It is so soft. I'm missing some accessories. I do want to add some minimal jewelry. I noticed many people wearing jewelry or a more layered look, so I'm gonna go with some gold jewelry. For jewelry, I like keeping it very simple. I love dainty necklaces. This one's from Missouri. It's just a gold choker necklace. These are my 3 tips to minimalism. Tip 1, within the past year, I sold my childhood house, renovated this house, moved out of the city, and with all of that, you're moving a lot of things around or getting rid of things, selling things, donating. Like what Marie Kondo would say, what things bring you joy? And I knew when I moved to this house, there was no way I was going to bring the furniture from the past house. This house is so much smaller and it also has a different aesthetic, so it would never make any sense to bring the furniture here. Instead, I started from scratch and I really was mindful of the pieces. I didn't want this house to be overly cluttered and I wanted pieces to really make a statement. As far as paperwork and sentimental items, these categories take the longest. I think it's just tedious, and the sentimental items, you're kind of like, oh, do I want to give it away? It's been the family, but do we use it enough? You're kind of going back and forth. What I recommend for paperwork, organize it by date and by category. For sentimental items, I really only kept photos, some cards, my design pieces, and really that's it. For example, I found this at my childhood house. It says my last name. I think my mom received it as a gift when she was younger. It says Merry Christmas from John Curran. I'm not too sure who that is, but I thought it was so beautiful. Since this house is by the water and it's the shape of a shell, I thought it would go very well inside this home. I like to declutter by room, so starting off small and working your way up doesn't feel as overwhelming, so maybe a bathroom or a hallway closet is a really great start. When you do a smaller area, it seems more achievable and you'll actually be able to finish it. Compared to something like a bedroom or even a garage, I did 2 garages last year and it was overwhelming and I don't want to do another garage for a while. But then after you finish it, you feel accomplished, refreshed, but also probably exhausted. Tip 2, find out what silhouettes look good on you. I know I love high-waisted bottoms. As you guys can tell, I only showed you high-waisted bottoms. I love A-line skirts, dresses, scoop necks, v-necks. I could go on, but what you need to find is something that makes you feel confident. These styles I don't have to overthink and I know I look good in them. Does every trend work for me? No, and that's okay. You just have to find what works for you. Tip 3, everything needs a home. When I moved to this house last minute, everything was everywhere and it drove me insane. I am someone who can't work or get really anything done if there are big messes and like piles of clothes everywhere. I really try to have an organized room or an organized office or space that allows me to have a clear mind. I had to make time to find new homes for these items. That means instead of watching a movie or show, I had to prioritize my space because my space is my sanity. Those are my 3 tips. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and me trying out a different aesthetic. I will say fall and winter I have a more minimalist aesthetic, and spring and summer I have have a cottagecore aesthetic. I recently discovered cottagecore. If you want to see me trying out that aesthetic, I'll leave the video right here. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel for more fashion and beauty content. I'll see you in another video. Bye!